Community Health Nurse Role in Disaster Preparedness. This video was made by Elaine Edwards for Aspen University on November 18th, 2019. Snow emergencies. Disaster. A disaster can be described as a sudden, calamitous event bringing great damage, loss, or destruction. A sudden, great misfortune or failure. An occurrence causing widespread disruption, destruction, and distress requiring external assistance. Snow emergencies fall into this category. Disaster means you need or exceeds the resources. As we can see here, resources are greatly needed. Disaster preparedness requires mitigation and prevention. This is called the disaster recovery planning. It's preparedness, response, recovery, all equal disaster recovery planning. This slide shows different types of disasters: a blizzard warning, winter storm warning, and a winter advisory. As you can see in the blizzard warning, it says take action. Severe weather is expected in the next 12 hours or so. The warning is to take action and considerable travel problems are expected. The advisory is potential. It wants you to be aware that a winter advisory could be on the way. Preparedness and prevention. The disaster plan is initiated pre-disaster or when a disaster is imminent. Communication, education about emergency preparation. Notification of appropriate officials, and that includes warning of the population and advising what response to actually take, whether it's voluntary or mandatory evacuation. Assistance can be obtained to evacuate these persons to safe shelter until the storm passes. And that usually takes place in a meeting. Is your vehicle winter ready? Some of the things listed here to have your vehicle winter ready: have the radiator system serviced or checked. Replace windshield wipers. Make sure the tires on your car have adequate tread and air pressure, and replace any worn tires. Keep the gas tank near full to help avoid ice in the tank and fuel lines. Keep your car in good working order. Be sure to check the following: heater, defroster, brakes, brake fluid, ignition, emergency flashers, exhaust, oil, and battery. Create an emergency car kit. Blankets, battery-powered radio with extra batteries, flashlight and flares with extra batteries, shovels, sand, a first aid kit with medications if necessary, cash or traveler's check, and make sure you have your cell phone with you with a portable charger. And as it says here, as usual, the first snowfall of the season catches drivers unprepared. Throw your latte at it, maybe it'll melt, they say in the car. Steps to take before snow emergencies. Listen to weather alerts. Have plenty of blankets on hand. Obtain water and other non-perishable foods. A flashlight, shovel. Dress in layers. Don't travel unless you have to. Plug any drafts in and around your house, windows and doors. Use duct tape if you can. Use alternate heat source if the power goes out. And keep your cell phone charged and obtain a wireless charger. The response stage. The response stage begins immediately after the disaster incident occurs. If the only response needed is to shelter in place, people need to know what to do if they're at home, at work, at school, or in their vehicles. If a disaster occurs, people should remain calm, exert patience, follow the advice of local emergency officials, and listen to the radio or television for news and instructions. And check your neighbors if you can, especially the elderly. Recovery. Flexible. It is important attempt to return to usual operations. Community assessment is usually done at this time. Psychological support. Public health nurse is the community and client advocate. Thank you for viewing my video.